Sup guys, Card Protagonist here. Today I'll be doing a deck profile on my friend's Vishal's Transcendent Dragonic Nouvelle Vic deck, aka the Great 4 Kagero deck. This deck is also currently topping in Japan because of its ultimate consistency. And this freaking monster is a Silent Tom. Oh my god, a Silent Tom. And yes, if your opponent is unable to gut him, he won't even be able to pray for Death Heal. I'll get on to it later on, so let's get on the deck profile as quick as possible. Alright, the first Grade 4 we have here, this is the first time I'm saying that. Grade 4 we have is Transcendent Dragonic Nouvelle Vague. His ability is very powerful. First, his limit break is Counter Blast 3, Soul Blast 3, and Persona Blast. By discarding a copy of Transcendent Dragonic Nouvelle Vague, that's a very long name, from your hand, retire every single of your opponent's rare cards. That's simple. Just Counter Blast 3 and Soul Blast 3. Soul Blast 3 is very obvious because, well, you won't be using any Soul Blast other than his skill, Soul Blast 3. And you retire the opponent's field, which is freaking amazing. Your opponent's probably going to be dead because you wipe off a -5 from him if you clear all his rare cards. So yeah, this is first ability. But what makes this card freaking scary is actually his second and third ability, which is second ability is during your turn, the effects of your opponent triggers are negated. So let's say your opponent is at 2 damage and you break right from Dauntless Dry Dragon. You attack, you hit him, he get a draw trigger, heal trigger, any trigger. He won't be able to get the effect. He won't be able to get his draw, his heal, whatever skill. So let's say your opponent can't guard and yeah, he dies. He won't be able to death heal. This also kills your opponent like Sekiness. So this card is really strong because all the Seki players out there, including me, oh well, gotta admit. And his most horrifying skill of all is his ability to, during a battle that this unit attacks a Vanguard, your opponent cannot guard with a Grade 0 unit. So which means he's a freaking Silent Tom. So which means if you don't have a perfect guard, you're pretty much dead because this guy's probably got to swing in for 20k each time he attacks you. So yeah, prepare 4 cards in your hands or 4 cards in your hand or just perfect guard. Otherwise you're pretty much dead. Your advantage will be burn out. And of course, when you write him as a Vanguard, you could call Grade 4 units as a rare guard. Well, obviously his skill he won't be 13k. He will minus 1k power, which makes him a decent 12k attacker. Still is a very amazing card. This is one of the best cards. And his support actually makes him very consistent. I'll go through the sec soon. So yeah, the first Grade 4 of the deck. Now we play one of the best break rights in the game. 4 Dauntless Dry Dragons. So break right of the deck. His ability is pretty simple. Break right, whenever a Grade 3 or higher Kagero writes it, Grade 4. After this unit attacks, you can restand the Vanguard by discarding 3 Kagero cards. Which means he get to attack, this monster get to attack twice, and your opponent won't be able to, if he doesn't have perfect guard, it's gonna get his hand burned up. Yeah, so yeah, this deck is really scary. So remember to guard this guy early because otherwise when he steps in, you're dead. Trust me. Guard early, guys. This guy's a monster. And whenever you control more rare guards than your opponent, he's a 13k attacker. Well, he alone can hit cross-right sometimes, which is freaking good. So yeah, 4 Dauntless Drive. And in this deck, no matter what, you will always write him first. Well, because this guy has a filter power of the Grade 1, which is this card. Yes, this dragon card, which allows you to review this card from your hand and shuffle the deck for a Grade 3. You can just write him. You're guaranteed to write him, that's all. So I can say it. I'm gonna explain the combo later. So for now, we're gonna go on to the Grade 2s. Grade 2s, he plays 3 Nihilums. Because Nihilums is 10k vanilla, pretty good. 3 Berserk Dragons. Counter Blast 2 to retire a Grade 2 or lower rare guard. He's pretty much Blaster Blade in Kagero form. He's really good if you want to snipe off boosters or pesky intercepts. And he also is a decent 9k attacker, so you could just retire the 10k rare guard interceptor and attack another rare guard which is 9k. This is what I normally do if I don't go for back rows. So yeah, 3. And 3 Velocity Dragons. When this unit attack hits the Vanguard, you can unflip 1 damage. Very good in the early game, especially early game you ride him and you're gonna activate control skill. And the 2 of the discard. Whenever this unit is placed on the Vanguard or Rearguard circle, you can review 1 Nouvelle Vague from your hand and counterblast 1 card to retire any unit your opponent controls. So for a cost of 1 counterblast, you get to retire any unit opponent controls. Really good. This is like a very, very good Berserk Dragon. Counterblast 1 is very cheap cost. All you need is just review a card. So it's very good. This deck is very, very consistent. Alright, let's go on grade 1s. 4 bar, 8k vanilla is always good. Behind 13k Vanguard, 21k column against this current meta is amazing. 4 perfect guards, 3 Bari and 1 of the Dragon Dancer perfect guard. I really like this perfect guard in my opinion, but she's pretty hard to get. Yeah. And 2 10k booster. When this unit boosts a Nouvelle Vague, it's a 10k booster basically, and it's a 7k base boost, which is freaking good. So because most of the time I see those kind of 10k boosters are normally what 4k booster. That is crap. Don't play that shit. Yeah, so normally boost him, even crosswise won't be forgiven. 23k column. Yeah, very strong. And of course, yes, this dragon. I'm gonna explain his skill very, very simple. So let's say how you gonna like confirm get your Dominus Drive going. So, okay, let me explain these 2 cards. Kimnara, Con Blast 1, put your soul, destroying grade 1 or below, and ammo. This card attack hits, this card 1, draw 1. Okay, let me go through this card right now. This very, very interesting boy here. Okay, this guy. So why he play only 2? All you need is actually 2. You have to use control skill. So for example, let's say you really want to ride this guy first as a Vanguard at grade 3. So oh no, I have this card in hand, I'm gonna get grade stuck. What do we do? Okay, my turn. Stand and draw, ride, call. Let's say I have 1 counterblast. Counterblast. I'll activate control skill to search for this guy. It's a grade 1, you can search him. So it's a guarantee search because you're obviously going to use control's counterblast, call, and then look at this. And I'll just review this card, shuffle back to my deck. His ability is basically, when this unit is placed on the Vanguard or Rearguard circle, you can review 1 Nouvelle Vague from your hand and shuffle it into your deck and search for any grade 3 card in deck and add it to your hand. So this guarantee me to get the break right going, which is amazing. There's no decks that allow you to confirm get your break right, which is very, very good. This guy is really amazing. Yeah, this is why this deck is actually really, really strong. Yeah. So yeah, it's basically very consistent, makes you have your break right all day, every day. Yeah, let's get on triggers. 8 crits, Reco Kid, Ta, 4 Gatling Claw Dragons to get rid of those pesky grade 0s, and of course 4 heal triggers, because 4 heal triggers is OP. And we play 1 Conroe. Conroe, counter grade 1 rides, go anywhere. Counter blast 1 to search your deck for a Kagero, which you normally want to search him. If let's say you already have this in your hand, you don't really need to search him, you can search Bar or something else. I'll just search him, play somewhere, search for my grade 3 to break right. So this deck is like guarantee a break right, that's why it's so strong. So I hope you guys enjoyed my deck profile on Vishal's Dragonic Dragonic Nouvelle Vague deck. This deck is amazing and it's currently topping in Singapore. It's everywhere in Singapore, okay? I'm not lying. Nowadays the meta consists of Dauntless reverse of this grade 4 deck, because this is very, very strong. In my opinion, this is even more consistent than reverse, but however, reverse has the ability to retire the field. Those are 2 different things. It depends on what playstyle you prefer. But however, this guy is really amazing. He's a Silent Tom. I lost to this deck many times. Alright, remember to add me on Facebook and subscribe to my channel for more Vanguard reviews and box openings. So peace out guys, love you guys.